Good. So let's start without spending any further. So today I wanted to share something on the third one. The third one is Dhitti Visuddhi. So we looked at the Sila Visuddhi, removing the 10 immoral deeds or having 5 precept or 8 precept will help in channelizing the mind in not doing some mistakes. And when we come to the last one, we will see why do we do mistakes. That's a very interesting thing, that why do we do it. Anyway, that's the last. So now we are still not in the last. So the third vehicle or chariot is Dhitti Visuddhi. Dhitti means view. So if you ask anyone, the view is self. And we have that. And it's different layers of mindset. We have gone through that in many detail, but let me take a practical example and see. When I was about to fly to Australia, the weight when I checked was 65.6 kgs. Kept the weight. When I was leaving back to India from Australia, it was 69.4 on the scale of Janak. And when I did it with in Bobby's home, it was showing 68.9 or something. And then when I did it at Viren's house, it was showing 68.4 or 3 or whatever that is. Okay. Now, I didn't do at your home, Shaniel, on the last day. Yep. So if I had done that, now you see this fun. Who is overweight? I would say I. BMI is more than 25. Okay, so now I will check it and I find, I was telling Bobby, hey Bobby, my weight is increasing. Marin and Bobby were saying that, Vilas ji, why your weight is increasing? And Bobby was saying maybe of dry fruits or milk or whatever, or the curds, the thick curds I used to eat. Maybe that has added, whatever it is. So now let's take this as an example till we end this Dhitti Visuddhi. So basically, am I 69.4 kgs? And the answer is yes. And that is Sakkaya Ditthi. Simple. But if I were to do the Dhitti Visuddhi, I will see that this body is weighing 69.4 kgs. I have got nothing to do with 69.4. The body weight is 69.4. The body weight before starting from Bangalore was 65.6 kgs. So in a matter of 21 days, this body increased the weight to more than almost like 4 kgs. Yeah, 4 kgs. Okay. What causes 4 kgs and all that, it is immaterial. Now the question comes, who is increased? Who has increased? Who has increased? The body. Then why am I feeling upset? I say I'm getting upset. Why? If I'm feeling happy, why? I say I was underweight and I'm putting weight, and then like Aryo was underweight and then he put on weight. Did he put on weight or his body put on weight and the body is put on weight? So what we can see now is of Rupa. So now coming to Vipassana. If I've done Samatha correctly, either the 4 jhanas or whatever, then I'm ready for Vipassana. What do? I will investigate. Vipassana is from 2 words, V plus Passana. Pasana is to see, and vipassana is to investigate or go deep and see. And there's another key word is anupassana. Anu means in accordance to. Pasana, whatever you're seeing. Now watch it so deep that you will come to see what is happening. And the I will get erased. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm 69.4. Now I ask this question, am I 69.4? And the answer comes no. Why? It's a body. If you don't eat, you'll become lean. The body becomes lean. I will not become lean. The body becomes lean. If I eat a lot, the body becomes fat. So, vinyanam, anidasanam, anantam, sabbato papam. Okay, consciousness is unestablished. It should remain unestablished. Yatta patavicha apo cha tejo cha vayo na gadati. That means when it doesn't hold on to the patavi, apo, tejo, vayo. And the next line is very important. Yatta dhigancha. Dhigam, long. Rasancha, short. Anu thula. Anu means atomic. Thula means fat. Gross, big. Shubha ashubham. Auspicious, inauspicious. If I were to drop this, 69.4 means not good. 61 kgs means good. Now what happens? You have created a conscious experience of kgs. Taking I to be the enjoyer at 61 kgs or the sufferer at 69.4. But if I see it's a patavi, apo, tejo, vayo, akasa, that is getting increased or decreased. If I were to stand on the weighing scale, am I standing on the scale or the body is on the scale? And the body is on the scale. You're taking the tare weight of the body. So the cloth weight is 400, 300 grams. If I were to remove all the clothes and stand on the weighing scale, it's a tare weight, not the gross weight. Just like I have a gross weight of a vehicle and a tare weight of a vehicle, same thing is with this body. So, ahara samudayo, rupa samudayo, ahara nirodho, rupa nirodho. This is what Buddha says. So what I do, I take this. How does the rupa come to be? With what does the rupa come? With having food, the rupa comes to be. If there is no food, then there is no rupa coming. What rupa are you talking about? When the child came from the stomach, it was named as Vilas. It was named. It was not Vilas who came out. It was named Vilas. We don't know what is Vilas in the first place. Just like we don't know what is Shaniel. We don't know what is Bobby. We don't know what is Ariu. Like that. We don't know what it does. It might have a meaning. It might not have any meaning at all. But it was not Vilas who came out. So when I check in Vipassana, I find there is no Vilas who came. That's the first thing. So ahara samudaya, 4 aharas were given. One is the gross food, kabalinka ahara, which can be gross. or subtle, whatever food. So while in the stomach, it was subtle food, not the gross food. While coming after coming out, olarika, grossness, sukuma, sukshma, means subtle. This was the food which was given. Okay, great. Then pasahara, the six senses, touching, not touching as contact, creates an ahara. I will see something and the consciousness comes. So it has an ahara. Here, like that. Each sense consciousness creates an ahara. Very good. Second ahara. So this contact. It creates feelings. That's ahara. So 69.4 is a mental ahara. Now I want to become 61 because that is positive. This is negative. But who should become 61? I. Which I? Who I? The body. The body can become 61. The body can become 71 also. The body can become 81 also. The body can become 51 also. The body can become 41 also. It can become whatever one. If I don't eat food for next 3 months, it will automatically come to 41 kgs. I don't have to do anything. I'm just a witness. At 69.4, I was a witness. At 65.6, also I was a witness. I was just a witness. I witnessed as 65.4, sorry, 65.6 on the weighing scale. It is on 1st of April 2025. Okay. Because I was wanting to weigh my bag. Let's say. So I took my weight. It was 65.6. Now when I landed back to Bangalore, it showed me 67.8. Okay. Now, who became fat? Not the consciousness, the body. So if I do this perfectly, what's the Vedana I'm going to get? Nothing. There's no Vedana. If I hold on to 69.6, I get Dukkha Vedana. Because the consciousness is coming out with 69.6, as seen in 69.7, shown on Janak's machine. Almost 70 kgs. I was 70 kgs in a matter of 3 weeks. Wow, that's much. Anyway, did I become fat? No. Did I become lean? No. The body became fat. The body can become lean. The body can lose hairs. The body can grow hairs. The body's, this mustache is on the body, not on me, can become gray. It's decaying. Matter decays. Yeah, you can maintain, but it decays. So it's decaying. Now I understand it. It's not me who is getting aged. I'm a witness to that. I'm a witness to aging, but I myself have not got nothing to do with aging. So I, at 65.6 to 69.7, never existed. But I was a witness to 69 65.6, and I'm a witness to 69.7. I'm witnessing. Or what I can do? Nothing. You stop eating. Vilas come back to stop eating, and there's no Vilas in the first place. So the fictitious Vilas is removed in the consciousness, and then just stop eating. Just observe. Feeling hungry, eat. Not feeling hungry, don't eat. Do you want to have curds? No. Do you want to have tea? No. Do you want to have coffee? No. Do you want to have sugar? No. So let's say I start doing it. And before I land up in Australia next time, this body weight will be 60 kgs. Who became lean? The body. So why am I celebrating? No need. If I celebrate at 60, means I'm going to suffer at 69. Even 100 grams more, 60.1, is going to bring in abundant suffering, because it's me who has become fat by 100 grams. But if I see it's the body which is becoming more, so then I come to the third one, ahara, which is mano sanchetana ahara. That is mentally intending how it should be. So now I give that up. I just give that up. I've got nothing to do with what the number is showing. Now what does it help? It takes off the fourth one, vijnana ahara, consciousness itself as a food. The new consciousness doesn't get formed, that I am lean. So let's say Bobby meets me when I come back in November 29th or 30th, I'm there, and he says, Vilasji, you seem very lean. And I smile, yeah, Bobby, you know what, I'm really lean. That means not yet. Should I smile at this? Yes. You should. But should you smile inside? Yes. As what? Is fictitious nature. It has nothing to do. So what happens to Vedana? There is absolutely no feeling. Why? I was not 69.6 or 7. I am not now 60 kgs. It's just the reduction of food made this body shrink. Not that I have to do anything. That means it's a process. If I follow the process correctly, that means I eat breakfast at within 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I have lunch at 12:30, 1 o'clock, and don't eat anything at all, irrespective whether it's real hungry or whatever it is. What happens? The liver starts to eat up the stored fat. So the fatty liver is gone. This is good. Okay, great. Triglycerides is what it would store. So it will eat away triglycerides. Excellent. Now the total cholesterol comes down. Better. And then the HDL, high density lipoprotein, is going to increase, and the low density lipoprotein is going to decrease. Excellent equation. So the blood doesn't have much sugar, so my HbA1c score would be good. And that's it. For the 3 months, if I were to do a testing before coming to Australia, it should show 5.6, 5.5 as my HbA1c. Glucose level in the blood. Fair. And if I were to maintain the same standard in Shaniel's home for the next one full month, it will bring down to 58.5 kgs or 58 kgs. So from 69.7 in April to 58 kgs. Who? The body. Where is Vilas? Not there. Done. So who is Vilas then? The identifier is the body. Good. Now what's the Vedana, feeling of Vilas? Is 58 kgs good? Yes, medically good. Is 69.7 good? Medically not good. That's it. So what does the doctor do? He'll prescribe medicine. To whom? To the body. Come on, not to me. To the body. Who is going to take? The body. Obviously. Now, 2 days ago, I went for a test. My dentist was saying that, Vilas, you are 53-year-old, so why don't you get your vitamin D and vitamin B12 tested? I want to check your strength of your bones. So my B12 is good and the D is lesser. So he has asked me to take vitamin D tablets. Okay, I started from yesterday. Now I can say I went to test. But basically the blood was taken from the body, not from me. I did not give any blood. They extracted the blood from the body and they tested the blood. They didn't test me. They tested the blood. And they found that I have lesser D3 and B12 is border. So they're asking me to even take B12 tablets. Okay. Who is taking? This is just a Samuchi such a conventional reality of I am taking the tablet. But the digestion, assimilation, extraction, everything is done by the body, not by me. I cannot really do anything after taking the tablet. And that's the fact of it. That being, this comes to be. With the arising of this arises, says the Buddha. So this being, that means obesity being, diabetes comes to be. With the arising of obesity, diabetes arises. With this not being, this does not come to be. With the cessation of this ceases. With cessation of with obesity not being, diabetes doesn't come to be. With the cessation of obesity, diabetes is not going to be. Period. So what did I learn out of it? There's no feeling. It's just practical. If this being, this comes to be. If the weight being 69.7, if it was real, if this comes to be, very soon my HB1AC would be higher because there is insulin resistance. Nothing to pray God. God, please do something. I don't want to suffer. Or I just say, I think Bobby, I think he made me eat so many things and I will blame somebody else and somebody else. That's the reason I don't know why I eat and then I blame myself and all that. No Vilas. There's no Vilas in the first place. First understand this. This being, this comes to be. This being, you ate, the body could not digest. There's no metabolism. With no metabolism, diabetes is going to be the answer to it because it is a metabolic disorder. So if I am having high sugar, that means the body is having high sugar. The doctor will say, don't eat rice, don't eat wheat, don't eat this, don't eat wheat, don't eat becomes a big list now. And what you have to eat is very less. That's it. So what I should do? Nothing, my dear friend. Just don't eat them. No, I love eating them. Then suffer. So now I decide, okay, I will not have passa. Where? Tongue. I do pachavekkana. What do? I do like this. Patisankha yoniso pindapatam patisevami. That means patisankha. Sankha means numbering, knowing, doing something. So patisankha means with discretion. Yoniso, that means thoughtful reflection. Patisankha yoniso pindapata means pinda means rice balls basically. So what to eat? Pindapatam patisevami. I'll take food. With what? Neva davayana madayana mandanayana vibhushanaya. So I will not use it for adornment or as a prize, as a possession, as this or whatever it is. Just to solve my hunger. So I come to the breakfast table. Be very mindful. Eat less. And drink water. Okay. Then afternoon comes. Again I bring my bowl and I get food just to satisfy 3/4 of my stomach and 1/4 I leave it empty for the next 3 months, let's say, completely doing as per that. What would happen? The taste enhances to a satiating point. So it means I get satisfied with little food because the lightness feeling comes. Very nice. Now I observe again. Oh, this lightness feeling is coming due to what? Due to condition. This being, this comes to be. With the arising of this arises. The light feeling is coming from what? The light feeling is coming from reducing the food. Not I am feeling light. No. If I don't take food, too much food, lightness is the body is going to be. This being, this comes to be. The arising of this arises. So this being, less food being, lightness comes to be. With the arising of lightness or the reduced food, lightness arises. Excellent. Excellent. I'll say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu to the Buddha Dhamma. Okay. So I will feel very happy. Oh, great. I'm follower of the Buddha for that reason. It's working. So the Vedana, what happens? Neutral. Upekha. What happened to Sanya? Anicca. How did I see it? See, 69.7, 61. Is that yours? 60. Is that yours? 58. Is that yours? 56. Is that yours? You reduce the food. The food got reduced. Body shrank. So, Sanya is anicca. Because if I could do something, I wouldn't have made it go to 69.7 while in Australia. While I was in US with AirU, it did not increase. Even though I had more ice creams and more fatty food and everything there in America. In fact, we have eaten more fatty stuff. And in Bobby's home, Marin cooked such nice things at home. How did it increase? And everybody's home. In US, it was more about going outside, and in Australia, I never went outside. It's all at home food, but it increased. Did I increase? No. Did I reduce? No. Excellent. So what did you see? There's some change here and there happening all the time. So it is anicca sanya. Now what's the sankhara I'm going to do? Nothing. I don't wish for reduction or for more, because there is nothing to wish for. There's nothing to intend for. Sanchetana. Okay, and what does the Buddha say about sankhara? He says, Rupa Sanchetana, Saddha Sanchetana, Gandha Sanchetana. That means I am intending, let the Rupa be like this, the sound be like this, and the taste should be like this, and etc. I stop. So what happens to Vijnana? The consciousness of 69.6 or 7 versus 65.6. What happens to that Vijnana? Never gets established. Nirodha happens. Now I have done Vipassana. What did I learn out of this? I learned anicca, dukkha, anatta. Great. So now what does it teach you? Tilakkana. And how did you get there? By discerning 5 aggregates. So if you have discerned all the 5 aggregates, do you have any doubt? No. Should you follow any rituals? No. Do you have Sakkaya Ditthi now? No. Do you have Kamachanda? No. Do you have Vyapada? No. Aren't you an Anagami? Yes. That's it. So if I've done this correctly, then the doubt will never come. What's there to doubt? So kankha means doubt. Kankha vitarana visuddhi. Vitarana. Tarana means circling. Vitarana means not to circle. Not to have any doubt. What doubt will I have? I've seen the Rupa for itself. There's no Vilas. It's just this body called as Vilas. And Vilas body can become 69.7, can come to 58 or 56 or whatever that kg is, depending upon the food. It's got nothing to do with feelings, nothing to do with perceptions, nothing to do with preparations or volitions or choices, and nothing to do with conscious experience of 69.7. Yes, the body was showing 69.7, true, on the weighing scale. Yes, it was showing. And in fact, the day we went to Shaniel's home, on the entrance he had kept that weighing scale. I was feeling like standing on that and checking, because I have checked in every weighing scale. Only Shaniel's weighing scale was missing. And after we came back home, I checked my weight, and then Marin lifted the bag and she was standing and we were looking at this cross 30 kgs and all that. And we all did all that fun. So did I become 69.7? Answer is no. Did I become 58 kgs at Shaniel's house in November and December and January? The answer is no. If I eat pretty less at Shaniel's home, the weight is going to reduce further. It's going to be skinny. That's for sure. If I hit 55 weight, that means the body hits 55 kgs weight, that is the weight minusing my fat. If I come to 56.3 kgs and the machine is showing me that you will not have any fat at all, no fat deposit. So that means the fat which is stored everywhere is removed. So only the non-fat fat is there, muscle fat and bone and water and all of that. Is that me? No. Minerals are there where? The vitamin D, vitamin E, this, that, whatever the doctor is talking is from where? It's coming from the mud. So presently, since I don't eat non-vegetarian diet, so there's no protein. And that proteins, a complex protein, is not there. So the B12 is not there. And since I sit maximum more time and in-house or in office, the D3 is not there because I'm not exposing the skin to sunlight. Am I going to be having a deficiency of D myself? No. It's the body which is having deficiency. If you take tablets or you stand in sun, it's going to increase. So this being, this comes to be. With the arising of this arises. Do I get any doubt on this Patisamutpada formula? No. So instead of in English, if I were to say it in Pali, it would be something. Iti imasmim sati idam hoti, imassa uppada idam uppajjati, iti imasmim asati idam na hoti, imassa nirodha idam nirujjati. This is the formula. And yadidam is an example. And people only take the 12-link formula to be actually the formula. It's not 12-link formula, it is 12-link dependent origination. The formula is only this. This being, this comes to be. With the arising of this arises. This not being, this does not come to be. With the cessation of this ceases. So with the arising of excess food, fat is going to get deposited. There's nothing to pray to a god or say it random. No, we have the cause and effect. So see the cause, the effect. So I have any doubt in the Buddha? No. Any doubt in the Dhamma? No. Any doubt in the Sangha? No. Now if that is the fact of life, will I ever be thinking about, did I exist in the past? Did I not exist in the past? What was I in the past? How was I in the past? Having been what did I become in the past? Same thing, the future. What will I be in the future? What future? Whose future? And present. The question of who am I doesn't even come. Why? Rupa is what? Ahara samudaya, Rupa samudaya. Vedana is what? Phassa samudaya, Vedana samudaya. Sanya is what? Phassa samudaya, Vedana, Sanya samudaya. What is Sankhara? Phassa samudaya, Sankhara samudaya. What is consciousness? Namarupa samudaya, Vijnana samudaya. So I've understood. With this arises. Without this doesn't arise. So this being, that means ahara being, rupa come to be. With the arising of ahara, rupa arises. What if the person is dead? Means his body is like a log of wood. Is it eating? No. So will it not cease to exist? Yes. So we can say Vilas was laid to rest. Because this foot body was called as Vilas, and it went in through the Kshaya, Kaya Dhamma, started to diminish. Not Vilas. Vilas or not Vilas? Yeah, the body which was called Vilas started to deteriorate. What about the mind of Vilas? That also deteriorated along with it. How? Yeah, if 69.7 is bad, the mind feels agitated. If 58 is good, mind feels elated. Isn't it something similar to what's happening here? If you teach 69.6 is good, it will feel good. If you teach 58 is bad, it will feel bad. So that means you can change the perception, which we saw in the Pottapada Sutta, the way you want it. And hence you can enter into jhanas. You can change your perception. So isn't it right for the consciousness to reside in jhana? Very good. Excellent. So if that being, can I not be in jhanas all the time? Yes. Now I have done my samatha, jhanas, vipassana of investigation. Now I'm an anupassana, kaya kaya anupassi viharati. Atapi sampajano satima vinaya loke abhijjhado manusa. Now I put my witness consciousness all the time. That guy is not going to allow this consciousness to get established at all. So what happens? Vilas will never exist. Just the witness, bear witness. No me as witness, just the witness. So if the Vilas is not there, who is going to come? No one. Who is going to die? No one. Have you not experienced Amata? Deathless? Yes. Are you in deathless right now? Yes. That's it. So the burden is over. Burden of carrying Vilas is over. Okay, doesn't matter. So when I do this, I will not have the fourth one, doubt. Kankha Vitarana has happened. I've removed the doubt, not made it part of me. Because now I've seen Anicca Dukkha Anatta for myself. And that with that one only I can do till Arhat stage. So I'm now an Anagami because I've seen it myself. So the perplexity is gone. And I'm seeing completely what should be there. So the Magga, Amagga, Jnana Visuddhi also happens, the fifth one. So Should I attain jhanas? Absolutely. But should I hold on to jhanas? No. Because that's also conditioned. Any conditioned phenomena has a death. How do I know it? Well, first jhana one day died. I know it died. I've seen it dying. It's faded away. If I again look at Vitaka Vichara, again it stays for one day. I've seen it. Okay. Now I do the second jhana. Avitaka Vichara goes into the second jhana, which is Piti. 3 days. After 3 days it dies? Yes, it dies. It fades away. Completely fades away. Excellent. I come to the third jhana. Stay for 7 days. Have you seen for 7 days? Yes, it stays for 7 days. It might even stay for more than 7 days. But I've seen for 7 days. Every time have you seen for 7 days? Yes, every time I have achieved third jhana, it stayed for 7 days. Should it stay for 7 days? Absolutely yes. Excellent. I'll go to the fourth jhana. Upekha or Ekagata. Stays for 1 full month, 30 days, not 29, not 28, 30 full days. From the day I achieve that to 30 days, no matter what comes in this world, equanimity remains. Wow, that's much. Yes. Now what I need to do is just come to the third jhana and immediately comes to fourth jhana. It will replicate for the next 30 days. Excellent. No sensual can come that long. No sensual. Have dropped sensuality forever. Why? This is great. It's excellent. And hence anagami. Because you will not like sensuality. You've seen the defect. It doesn't stay. That's the defect. You have to repeat it again and you will lose it. Again you do it. Again lose it. That's a craving. And again lose it. I come to the fifth jhana. It's profound more than the Rupa jhana. How much time does it stay? Just don't know. How about the sixth one? It's far superior than the fifth. What about the seventh one? Oh man, that is the most amazing part of it. I can't tag anything to it. How about the eighth one? Master stroke. It dissolves everything. From there, looking at this world looks so trivial, looks so pathetic. So should I not get into jhanas? I should. Now having come here, I find it is still going away. So what I do? I drop it from the mind. How? You see the defect, adhina, danger. What danger? The feeling reduces. Why does it reduce? Because of perception. What perception? This is 8 jhana. Drop that. Just be on that perception only. Then what happens? The perception closes. When the perception closes, can there be a feeling? No. It's shut down. Excellent. What exists? Nothing. What doesn't exist? Nothing. What exists and doesn't exist? Nothing. You entered the void. Just stay there. So the mind finally has stopped. Now, what do you do? There's no you to do anything either. Just stop. Just be there. And you are definitely an anagami from both the jhani point of view and the panya point of view, wisdom point of view. Now, start relooking at this stage. It's still conditioned. It's not at unconditioned. Why? Because of the raga. What raga? Rupa raga for jhanas, arupa raga for arupa jhanas. Drop it. It becomes even more still. Now, this mana, vanity of achieving the jhanas, vanity on Buddha Dhamma. Remove the Buddha from the mind and keep the Dhamma alone. Just lose that identity of Buddha. Please do it. And yes, becomes even more stilled. Excellent. Check out whether you have any udacha, restlessness. No. And for once, the last Namarupa disappears. So the witness consciousness also ends. So the avidya is gone forever. Journey ended. So now what am I practicing? Cutting off the ruparaga, aruparaga, mana, udacha. So I have got into a better stillness than what it was in June. It's been more than a month with that stillness. It's becoming more and more deeper. So tends the journey. So that's a gradual training. So the vipassana portion is most important, not the sensation watching. That's a child play. It's like a small toddler with a toy saying, ah, yeah, like that. But it's required, the toy is required, but drop it. Then come to the real one. A real one is 5 aggregates, 5 dhatus, 6 ayatanas. What is samatpada? That's it. The moment we throw that toy, we have a huge backlog of items to be looked into. But it takes time, but it is possible. So now I can confidently say, I'm going to be liberated from both sides, Ubato Bhaga Vimukti, both from chitta, cleansing the chitta, and vijnana, which is the consciousness, and panya, which arises in the consciousness. like that. So now I understood the entire Dhamma of how to do it, what should be done, what can be verified, how you can see, or how I can see for myself where I've reached and how much is the distance to be covered. No doubt. And the Rathavineetasutta lays it down beautifully. So, in the end, when that final Namarupa is erased, Anutpada Parinibbana happens for a second or whatever. Let's forget the time. It just happens. So the flame switches off and starts again. And you know it's ended. Now, at death, there is no punarbhava. Re-becoming is gone. So done what to be done, just like what Buddha says, laid down the burden, done what needs to be done, and no longer any suffering possible. That's the truth. And you can see it. When we are in Arupa and Rupa jhanas, you can see the pain you have been taking in the samsara. Because this is such a nicest thing to be. And one who is not in jhana has not really matured in Dhamma. So if some one of us have this, there's no point in getting into jhana. He's missing the cream portion of the Dhamma. They should do it. They should get all the 8 in any order. It need not be the first jhana will bring to second and third and fourth. You can be in any jhana. But you should be able to see all the 8 jhanas and knowing for yourself this is the 8 jhanas. You should know how to let go at will and rejoin from where you have left. You can have such a potential, and we all have that potential in doing it. So I request all of you, get into jhana. Don't waste time. Don't waste the opportunity. At least I'm happy that Shaniel has done it. All the people I know have come across. So I'm not faking.
Yeah, definitely not. It is possible. But it's a gradual training to get there.
It's always gradual training, yes, but it is possible. And missing the jhana is missing the heart of the Dhamma. So never do that. Never do that. You can be knowing everything of concept, but without jhana, it's nowhere. It's just like somebody having the food and never eaten it, and he keeps on drawing conclusions about food. You eat it, and taste it, then you talk. Don't talk without tasting. Did you have it? No, must have it. And that makes sense. So the Goenka technique or Pa-Ok technique or Thai technique or Sri Lankan technique or this technique or that technique are just tools. Use a tool as a tool. Don't get obsessed with the tools. It's just a tool. What's there? Like in our software development, there's a software called Jira. Okay, so what? Then we use Azure DevOps, Microsoft product. Okay. We have some coding tools, we have some branching tools, we have this tool, that tool, all are tools only. There's nothing to get excited about anything. It's just a tool. It makes your life simpler. In the same way, Goenka technique or Ubakin technique is just a tool. There's nothing to like or dislike it. There's nothing to get obsessed by it. No, it's just a tool. It has limitations. Every tool has a limitation. So to say, there's not even one tool in this world which doesn't have a limitation. So nothing to blame the tool. It does what it should do. That's the basic tool. So Goenka is a basic tool. Just use it and leave it. Don't get obsessed. Then take Paok, let's say. Use a tool. Visuddhi Magga of Buddha Gosa. Okay. It's just a tool. It's just a commentary. It can't replace Buddha saying. No way. Not in a million. It's just a tool. Oh, I'll go by Thai tradition. Oh, you go by whatever tradition. It's still a tool. It has flaws. Every tradition has a flaw. Every tradition. There's no tradition in this world which doesn't have a flaw. It has a flaw. It has a limitation. Somebody saw a portion of it and he created it and he has given it to someone. That's not completion. He's seen a part which worked for him. So he's given it. Accept it. It's a nice one. Use it. Throw it. That's it. Let's say when I'm running and then somebody gives me a bottle of water and the bottle looks very nice. The water I drank, that's always is the main thing. Why should I keep the bottle in the showcase? It serves the purpose. Or should I keep on filling water in that bottle? No, just throw the bottle. And that's it. Now, nothing to hate, nothing to like. If I get obsessed with Goenka, then I'm attached to Goenka. Or I hate Goenka, or I love Goenka. Only two states are possible with obsession. Negative obsession, I keep on blaming. Positive obsession, I keep on appreciating. Which is lousy. Work over, throw it, that's it, done. Go back to the roots. Root is Buddha Dhamma. The Sutta is the root. Nothing else can come near it. Nothing else. Throw everything else. Go to the, be structured on the root. And that's it. You've done it. Because the verification is not there in the techniques. The verification is in the Dhamma. So, how knee-deep we are in Dhamma, that will show the verification. So, if I'm going on the technique or on the tradition doesn't have a way to see where you have reached. So, they can only say, just don't take it. Continue, continue. Why? I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say whether you have reached Sotapanna. They will say. But they don't know. The tradition doesn't say. So what to do? I don't know. Continue. So some person will say there's a station, so you shouldn't take it. Why? You know there's a station, so stop at the station. The train has stopped at the station. Get down to the station and see the station. It's still a station. Agreed, but the station. You can't ignore the station. So like that. We need to know where we have reached. That's the must, but that's not the end of it. Agreed. Once I know my milestone, then I get confidence in moving to the next milestone. If I have not even achieved the first milestone, what's the point in achieving second milestone or the third milestone? Nothing. And should I not have the ability to see the other person and say whether he's reached or not? Yes, you will come to see it. That's also there in Dhamma. Not only one-sided, it is two-sided. Like when I was seeing Shaniel on 4th of April, I made an assessment. Like I was doing assessment of everyone. I didn't mean that I didn't make assessment of Bobby or Janak or anybody. But when I met Shaniel, I knew this guy has done it, even though he didn't say to me anything on 4th of April. I knew it, he's done it. I was very confident. I didn't ask him, I didn't say anything to him. But the moment I saw his eyes, I knew this person has done something beyond Sotapanna. That's for sure. I had no doubt. I was the second time when I saw him in Viren's home, or I don't know where next we met. In Janak's home. And there I knew he is crossed Sakadagami with the way his thought process were. I was looking at his eyes. I knew he's done it. He knew that he's done it, no doubt. And the last day when he's at his home, when I told him to do something, which he could do it, I knew that he's going to be an anagami soon. It's possible. Why it is not possible? If somebody says it's not possible to know the other person is a Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, bullshit. He doesn't know how to do it. It's ignorance. It's there in the sutta. We should know how to decipher the sutta, that's fine. But there is. So I knew. I was only looking for one person whom I can see and can say that, yeah, he's rich here. Pretty happy in this life I could meet someone, but at least resonates the same frequency or the same wavelength or whatever it is. Otherwise, it's been a terrible ride for me, looking at what to be done, because I'm not going by any traditions. So I was getting frustrated. Anyway, now I'm not getting any frustration. So basically, it's two-sided. You will yourself come to know, and somebody else can also say. A Sotapanna can say about Puttujana. A Sakadagami can say about a Sotapanna and a Puttujana. An Anagami can say about an Sakadagami and a Sotapanna and a Puttujana. And Arhat can see all the three of them. That's gradual progression. It is possible. What was set up 2,500 or 2,600 years ago, even today, is possible. Exactly possible. Not changing in any given way. So it's possible. So we don't have to lose hope. Oh my goodness, we don't know whether we are Sotapanna or whatever it is. You will yourself come to know. You don't have to ask anyone. And then if somebody is a Sotapanna, he will not know you're a Sotapanna because he cannot. If somebody is a Sakadagami, he can know you are a Sotapanna, but he can't know the other person is Sakadagami. It can't happen where he doesn't have the ability to read it. If somebody is an Anagami, he can see somebody is a Sakadagami and a Sotapanna. And somebody is an Arhat, he can see all the three of them. That's gradual training. It works. Okay, good day. And then I think so Shaniel was on the tenter hook of closing. It's 9 minutes.
Yeah, I need to go. But it's very interesting.
For him. Yeah, sorry to hold you.
No problem.
All right.
It's very interesting. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks.
Okay, thanks everyone. Bye bye.
Everyone, Saranai, everybody.
Everyone, bye bye. Bye.
Today.